Welcome to cluster number 21. Our objective for today is by the end of the cluster meeting, teachers will gain an understanding of the concept map strategy to be implemented and utilized in this cycle in the classroom, resulting in improved student achievement as measured by students' formative assessment. Basically, right now we've been doing the concept map strategy. Now you should have already got to the point where you have done one formative assessment, and now you're getting ready to go into your second formative assessment. For our agenda for today, for our warm-up activity, we're going to do the 4 corners. This is a classroom strategy that you can take back and use in your classroom. We've done it before, but I don't think you were here. No. This was at the beginning when we did this, so you may have done this in your class or not. If not, wonderful strategy for academic feedback. Learning, math teacher will model how to complete HTML characteristic chart. They will model incorporating reinforcement and refinements into your IGPs. Remember, we still want to keep our IGPs updated. Development, complete HTML characteristics / modification chart. Pull out any commonalities today. Today we're going to try to work on interrelated reliability. We've done that a little bit before where we look at students. This is a point where the whole part of the cluster, where you look at each other's work and you decide what I have given that student that score. And decide what is lower, what is quality work, what's not. Then we're going to have follow-up and schedule follow-up to find out when you guys are going to do your next rollout. If one of the math teachers can come in and observe you, we will. And then we're going to do foreclosure and put due. Okay. So now we're going to do 4 corners. If you will look in the room, remember TAP is ongoing professional development. And this is what we do to try to help teachers better themselves in the classroom and improve student achievement. So if you look in the corners of the wall, you have letters A. B is there, trust me. You can't see it because it's a smart board, but it exists. Okay? C and D. Okay? So as we ask you a question, you're going to actually get up and walk to your prospective corners, which you think the multiple choice answer is. Okay? We've decided to do a variety of different questions from different pop culture, different areas of interest. So let's see. The first question is history. Yay! Social studies. All right. So the question asks, what free state did Dred Scott visit to cause him to question his freedom against the Supreme Court? Was it A, New York, B, Ohio, C, Illinois, or D, New Hampshire? Pick your corner. Certain.
A, B, C. That's D, not for me, by the way.
Yeah, I'm going to take this. I'm going to go this. I don't know if I am. This sounds good.
Now you're not doing like the children and follow people with you.
Okay, before you reveal, see how Mr. Brazil said, okay, I'm going to follow. It sounds good. It sounds good. Guess what? You do in your classroom to circumvent that, though. Yeah. The kid that's waiting, and then you see him doing that, that's the one you call on and to have him to justify that.
Okay.
That's it.
So, Mr. Brazil, why did you pick C?
Because this, well, I'm not going to put the reverend here. Also, was that we were all headed in this direction. Yeah. You know, that was it because I could not remember the exact answer on this one.
Okay. All right.
It's been a while since
Students, remember that you're supposed to do brainstorming on your own and try to figure out the answer.
Right.
Exactly.
This time you looked at the correct answer.
Oh, all right.
Okay, and then you wait until the next one.
Right?
Okay. I'll go first on the next one. I'll go to the corner.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you would on this one. This is hard.
Got it. Procrastination means?
What does that mean?
He's waiting
To
to
be
the
A,
time.
B late, C really late, or D waiting to the last minute.
All right.
Mr. Brazil.
I knew the answer to that.
Yeah, you did answer
That's the
that.
reason I stopped and had my little role play there, you know? You're just waiting until the last minute.
Until the last
Wait a
minute.
minute.
If you can't wait till the last second, you know?
Okay. All right. Let's go on to the next question. Geography. All right. Where would you find?
No, you can't go. No, you can't go. You can't go.
Where
I'll
would you
have to
find
do this one first.
California?
I was trying to go
A,
first this time.
California,
Like
B,
you did.
Oregon, C, Michigan, D, it does not exist.
The correct answer is C.
And why did you say C?
I've actually heard of that before.
Because he's a big Glenn Miller
I
fan.
actually heard of that before.
All right, Michigan it is. All
Now,
right.
who's Glenn Miller?
I don't know where in Michigan it is, but I have heard of it.
Entertainment. Which one of the following actors won an Oscar for his starring role in the film American Beauty? Was it A, Kevin Spacey, B, Rob Lowe?
Oh, I'm
C,
following
Brad
for
Pitt?
real now. I'm following because never seen it, don't know it.
But you'll be happy to follow, huh?
But I'll be happy to follow this time.
Okay, everybody going with A. The correct answer is A.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah, and I had seen American Beauty. I was like, okay, he's the only one I think that was actually in the
Yeah,
movie.
none of the others were in the
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah. Okay. Science. How much blood does a blood donor leave at each occasion?
Oh,
Is it A,
we can do
as
that.
much as you want, B, 5 pints, C, 3 pints, or D, 1 pint?
Please don't leave 5. If they
If
try
you
to
leave
say
5
five
pints,
well,
Take
Just
all
go
of
ahead and
it.
leave all of it. That's right.
You won't be leaving.
Yeah, that's right. They're not, nobody's leaving. That's right. Yes, sir.
You might try to make it out
All
with
right. Okay.
Where's the math question?
Sports. All right.
it.
All right. Now, Coach, you may leave this.
Bambino.
No discussion. Which team broke the curse of the Bambino in 2004?
I'll
Was
even
it
explain it.
A, the Boston Red Sox, B, Chicago Cubs, C, the New York Yankees, or D, the Florida Marlins?
Hold up now.
I know
got
this from
this.
watching the movie.
I got this.
I don't know, for some reason I feel like it's C for
my
some reason.
cohort.
I think I might be wrong. But no, the Bambino on the Yankees, I think.
The curse of the Bambino was
Yeah, he used to
because
be on the Yankees, huh?
in the 1930s,
He used to be
Boston
on the
Red Sox traded one George Herman, Babe Ruth,
Yeah,
to the
he
New
used to
York
be on the
Yankees
Yankees.
for next to nothing. And from that time on, they had no chance. They were just so anyway. So the correct answer is Boston. I told y'all I had this.
He used to be on the
But let me
Yankees.
tell you how I knew the answer. I watched Perfect Pitch with
Okay.
Drew Barrymore and the guy who hosts the show now.
Freddie
Sarah,
Cruz. No.
what's the guy that hosts Tonight Show now?
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, I know you're talking about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, they played in that, and that was the whole thing was about him being a big Red Sox fan. So that's how I knew. All right. Okay. Give yourselves a hand.
All right.
And you can use that as a great tool for what? Anticipation, reset, review. You see what I'm saying? For your hook.
Yeah. So I mean, these are just like I said, you would take, and now you know what the pitfalls to look for, because you see how some students will just walk and follow.
Right. Take a shot.
I knew it was Illinois all along.
Okay. All right, guys, let's talk about your HML characteristic charts. You know you're supposed to be doing one, and actually I normally do one as a cluster. We've kind of been back and forth a little bit as a cluster group. I think that, so what we're going to do now is what I want you to do is that, I'm going to do something a little different with you guys. We're going to, because we haven't really been.
You want them to look at, I use these right here, mine, and just let the people look at them, and then we just, just came up with some characteristics.
Oh, but
Give
they
us
have-
some
they
data
have
if
some.
want
They have
Oh,
that.
all right.
There we go. Yeah. Okay, so what you're going to do is, I think you're the one that has the formative assessment done, correct?
Is this what you mean?
Okay, let me see. Yes,
Yes. Okay.
that is exactly what I'm talking about.
And the next one was.
Okay, now no, Coach Wynn is following her, not you.
Yeah, I'm not following her.
Okay.
And I have not been able to get with
Okay, so-
every time we try to get together.
Okay,
I have some, or she has some. Come on,
Okay.
slow.
okay. So this is what you guys are going to do. If you see these three charts up here, you see high characteristics, medium characteristics, and low characteristics. The first thing we want you to do is do interrelated reliability. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your papers and you're gonna give some of them to Mr. Brazil, you're gonna give some of them to Mr. Whitaker, and then they're gonna look at them and they're gonna see how you score them and see if they would have given that student that same score.
Okay.
Would they have given them a 4? Would they have given them a 3? Or would they have given them a 2 for that? Okay, that's the first thing you guys are gonna do. Since you have a classroom set, what we're gonna do is we're gonna let you do some reflection time while they're doing that, which won't take them pretty long. While they're doing that, you're going to start looking at and reflecting back on your students' work. And even as they hand it to you, you can look at them. You're going to start writing down characteristics. I want you to take 3 sticky notes. And then they're going to help you finish looking at it. You're going to take the sticky notes and you're going to write the ones that had the characteristics of the ones that had high work or made high scores, the ones that did medium, and those that did low. Commonalities of those, okay? All right, gentlemen, do you know what you're doing?
Okay, we'll just see.
We're reviewing with her
Yep.
and to see if we would agree with her scores.
Right.
Exactly, at first. Then the ones that you have, you're gonna look at, how many, yeah, she did. Say what's
Did
high,
HTML, right, okay.
yeah, what's the medium characteristics of it and what's the low. Okay? Does everybody got something to write with? Okay. All right. Because everybody knows I'm not a math person.
Really? I was hoping you were gonna, because this other thing we were doing, supposed to have something with Mr. Monero yesterday, and it was, basically the game was I have, who has, so it's what we were gonna play, and I happen to have a nice little pre-made deck of cards those I purchased a few years ago, and I was definitely gonna give you one of the cards to see if you happen to know what a circumference was, which is what?
What about the circumference of the circle?
Yeah, what is the circumference of the circle?
300.
It is the what?
What are you talking about?
What would be analogous to a circumference of a circle?
What would be the what?
Analogous. Analogous, I actually like to use.
Okay, I don't know about circumference and a radius. That's all I know. I know
If
radius.
somebody
what
said,
would be
I said, who has the perimeter of a circle? You would say, I have the circumference. Because the perimeter of a circle is basically analogous. The circumference of a circle is to the perimeter of a polygon.
A perimeter of something with straight lines.
Yeah, you know, polygon.
Outside of something.
Many-sided figure, like a triangle. 3 sides. You know, square.
That's why you know about Dred Scott. I'm social studies.
This man says, that is my inside list. The man says,
This is how you.
somebody said that wasn't important, and he told me to come ask you if it was important or not.
Ms. Wade, could you take over for just a minute while I go?
I got, girl.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
If I give you a blank piece of paper, I give it to you. All right, so. Yes, I'm checking iterator reliability.
And each one scores for 4 points. Max is 4 points.
Not necessarily.
You can, based on the, you got yours,
Yeah,
pen,
I do somewhere.
the scoring. Okay, on the justification, if it's a clear justification, not just in paragraph 2, if they actually explain what it is, or if they say process of elimination, not that. That's an improper justification. All right?
That's what I
There you
used to
go.
read.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was just asking what was
Right.
the max for each one was.
The max
Yeah.
is 4. If
Yeah, and I know they
a
had
great
to be perfect.
justification, if it's a good justification, then it's a 2. But if they put something on the line, then it's just a 1.
Right.